MLB The Show has baseball coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball, and it starts right now. Stepping in is the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury, and we are ready for baseball from Tropicana Field.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Drilled on the ground to short. Echeverria's there. Throw on to first, and Ellsbury's the ground out victim to open up the ball game.
Batting second.
Now batting, Starlin Castro. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Just foul. 1-2. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. So stepping in, Didi Gregorius. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. Here's big Aaron Judge. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him, up in the 360s to start play. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it. Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. It's there. He's out trying to take third. And a poor gamble. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Nope. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Second.
At the plate.
Jose.
Now the first pitch from CC. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. Outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Look, and a throw to first by Sabathia. And again a throw. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, it wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. A fastball right over the outside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Once again, a 3-2. He'll try it again from first. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. He'll try it one more time for second. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Batting third.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now a move over to first. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now a throw over to first. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take. Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Back up the middle. Echeverria dives. What a play. Just late. He's safe. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard. Gary Sanchez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Into the box now, number 12. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
To 2-2 now.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. Bird rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Frazier
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Brett Gardner now. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Longoria in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. The relay, and the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double. Now at the plate, Logan Morrison, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. From the belt, the pitch. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing. You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Now both runners on the move. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Comes set, and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. Now the runners take off again. But any thoughts of a throw will be academic here. It's ball 4, and the bases are suddenly loaded now with still nobody out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
On to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here. Has a look, now the pitch. Danny Espinosa swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. He'll come home with it, and would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch. Man, oh man. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Batting ninth.
Kevin Kiermaier is in with 2 away as he takes the ball 1-0. Now the 1-0 from CC. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now Sabathia's 1-1. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. On the ground to the right side. Castro has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out. Here's Starlin Castro.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
First offering on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. That's wide, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Line drive to left, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
That's a tough pitch to recognize. A backdoor cutter, you just don't see that very often.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Morrison is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Bird. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started.
Jose
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Here's Sabathia on 1 and 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. In comes Judge, but he won't get there. It falls in. Throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ready for another chance. Jose Pirela. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Altuve is on his way home. The runner from second crosses the plate. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Here comes the first pitch.
Number 3.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Nobody out, runner on first. And he takes a cold strike 1. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there, and he has it for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Wilson Ramos. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up. Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ground ball right side. Castro's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Logan Morrison. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at one. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Goes the other way, hit it pretty well, but this will be foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. And Frazier will. Stepping up now, number 12, as we begin the top of the fourth.
The designated hitter.
He's ready. Here's the first
12.
offering. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he misses again. 2-0.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Longoria has room in foul territory. One out. Now to the plate, Todd Frazier. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that is down, as that could be two bases. Digging for second goes Frazier. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, the tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Here's Brett Gardner now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Nope.
Low for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. The changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 2-1 home now to Gardner. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There is Altuve. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Here's Echeverria now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The shortstop,
breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Bird in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now Sabathia's 1-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Judge is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Right fielder number
Digging
20.
in to try it again. Steven Souza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Espinosa. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Altuve has it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Stepping into the box,
14,
Starlin Castro.
baseman.
Couple of singles
Starlin
to his credit
Castro.
thus far. And a
Outside,
changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Yep, that ball
And
went
he
out.
misses 2-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes Souza, and now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow
Up next for the
hangs on
Yankees.
for the second out.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that'll get down for a two-out single. And some two-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kiermaier's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier.
And
He's
leading
0
off
for
for the
1 thus
Rays.
far.
Center fielder, Kevin
First pitch
Kiermaier.
misses here to the lead. Off man in the inning. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Ball two.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
CC ready with the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2.
Well, you got to like how this inning's starting off. He starts the inning with a pretty high pitch count, and your first guy to the plate makes him work. This is playing right into your hand right now on the offensive side.
Adam Warren is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game. First offering on its way. Jose Altuve stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Shot toward right center. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Digging in and looking. For more, Jose Pirela, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Malik Smith will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Weak chopper up the line, but it gets fouled.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
There goes Altuve. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Ready for another shot now. Evan Longoria, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. for Altuve, his first stolen base on the year. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. Hit hard toward the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear. Digging in and looking for more, Greg Bird. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Bird.
And a breaking ball is chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready for another chance. Number 12. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. On its way is pitch number 75. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Drilled to first. Morrison will take this over to first, and with that ends the inning. Ready once again, Wilson Ramos. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Bird will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1.
First baseman, number 7.
Digging in to try it again, Logan Morrison. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adeiny Echeverria comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 delivery. And there he goes towards second. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Striding in once again, Steven Souza. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot.
Leading off for the Yankees, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Now a ball hit hard toward first, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Brett
Stepping in, Brett Gardner. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. On the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. In now, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now batting.
He could really use a
Center
knock
fielder.
here. 0 for 3 in the
Jacoby
game so far.
Ellsbury.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Here's Starlin Castro. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Steve Cishek takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Steve Cishek.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose.
1-1.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Lays off 2-2 now. And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. Here's another 2-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make them swing the bat on this next pitch.
And Ellsbury's running. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
For the Yankees.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? On to Morrison, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter.
And leading.
Nori Ota is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Number 70. Now a swing and a fly ball. Judge is on his horse, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw will get him at first as he is robbed on a magnificent play there. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Number 27, Jose.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Here's big Aaron Judge. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit to short. Echeverria has it. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
Now the first baseman, Greg Bird. Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now.
Number 31, Xavier Cedeno.
Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Smith comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take him twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Morrison is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Left fielder.
Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he's retired 1 away. In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a... David Robertson is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 30.
Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Gregorius takes it in. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Number 7. Logan Morrison. Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York.
Chapman's ready. Here's the first pitch. Logan Morrison stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-hander. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
And that misses. 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, number 12. And his guys need Lenny. Larson.
Number 59, Lenny Larson.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. Stepping up.
Batting, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snap-dragon hook right there.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's a base hit as well, as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the 9th. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. Settling in now, Brett Gardner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Spin throw, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Ready now, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. And this will be taken in by Longoria for the first.
Now batting, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Brad Boxberger takes over on the mound in a tie.
Number 26, Brad Boxberger.
Sliced hard on the ground. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Throw on to first for the second out. But meanwhile, that all-important go-ahead run is in to score. Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage. Here's Echeverria. Now. He'll be the one to greet Chapman.
The shortstop. Number 11.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Castro is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Right fielder,
Steven Souza comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ellsbury is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Stepping into the box, Nori Ota. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just a tick behind for a strike. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Our final
Hey, he was one of the few guys that really swung the bat well in this game. With a pair